I imagined that that night there was a bubble that had might. The bubble was invisible, but I had insight into you regardless. The bubble was pitiful because its purpose was filled with gloom. All it had to do was help you to ignore this fool. This tall fool dressed in black. This tall fool who thinks he's cool and is very calm. This tall fool with these lanky arms wrapped around you that's trying to control you and acting like he knows you. I imagine that you start to crumble in your head from realizing that the strength of the bubble was not intense. I imagine the alcohol making you tense and your skin feeling the tears sliding down the edge of your face, but still you attempt to escape. You try to close yourself off in a cave and hide all that you feel as pain. This tall fool can see right through you. I think you start to realize that I can see all that's going through you inside your head when I held your eyes for what felt like an eternity. I chose not to flinch. Eyes are the windows to the soul, so I kept on looking in to know what was going on beneath this cold body, and I saw breaking that hurt nobody but you. I saw the kind of loneliness that accompanies one into the night, where they stare at their phone and look at all these chats, but none of them reply or have enough trust to hold you while you struggle at holding yourself, your head, your strength, your fears. I saw lips that wished to speak. They trembled and quivered each time I whispered a question for an answer. An answer as to why the bubble was set up. An answer as to why the tears were let out, but the lips keep twitching and itching, but nothing leaves it. The distance you and I had was so small. But there was still this other distance, an emotional one. It was large, and I thought that was a bubble at work. I thought as I stared at this hurt person that you were in the bubble, watching our past like a movie, recalling all the good scenes, then scrunching your face during the bad scenes and rinsing your makeup with your tears. I keep trying to stretch my hand through the bubble and put them in front of your face because I know no matter what, the movie will make you feel like the bad outweighs the good, that you're attached to a friend with no good value or worth in your life. You see, this tall fool realizes that you pulled this bubble up again, that you'll distance yourself from him again, that he'll stretch his hand out again, that you and I will be here again. Tall fool realizes it's all his fault, but he is a fool after all, so admitting the truth hurts him like a ball thrusted into his pelvic region. We don't end this chapter well, you and I. I get home and refuse to call you. You get home and proceed to ignore me when I text you. But I guess it's the dynamic of our friendship, and what impressed you is how you haven't left. What did scare me is how you've wanted to leave. What I think, though, is our friendship is like the Titanic, and we just keep hitting and leaving that iceberg.